inside his 5. Space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gamecocks offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turn on the tape this week, you saw him in so many different ways. He can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Arnold, is to stop that.
They know the entire offense goes through it. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. Last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game. And they believe they've got the things offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. Going backwards and giving the offense on the other side more possessions can turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster. That's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Cover guys doing their job, and they get it stopped at the 22-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got through trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Get out to the supersonic guy. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Humphrey. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn it up for first.
Didn't have much room to run, and now a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover. Big return, and they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot of room there. Give them a couple to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, putting in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got inside. He is feeling a huge play. Almost took him to the halfway time at the 24. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
A shot to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Damn, what a grab.
Trusting him, knowing where he is, knowing he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Down a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup.
I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and establish is huge because play action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the first down. They're going to mark him just a little short. Downs, they have it at the 34-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's what the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to
looking to throw. It's Wegman. And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Bearcats called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The give to the back. Makes one-man miss. Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't miss route. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Racing to the right.
Big time players make big plays in big games. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming off the game. That time, great job focusing his concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to take until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Under fire. Grab near the marker. It's Russell. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in the kitchen and jamming with the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes.
He tries to take the top off. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is split to have it. Defensively, right there, almost had it in his grasp. Now it's second and long. Gonna run it. It's Humphrey. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping them. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. It's really helping out this offense.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Just enough time for one more snap to the end of the quarter. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking for a huge play. Fires in the trap back, picked off. Looking for a run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. Walked it open downfield. And once he found open space, that man might as well start playing. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest. Right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop me right out the breakdown. That makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Snagged in the middle of Travis. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and set 7-yard gain.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And as he throws, pulls it in. It's Reese. They stop him just a length or two short of the first down. And what they can do on second down here. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and the first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting there.
That's caught. It's Evans. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reese. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second down just coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up first without scoring. Down, more the sticks for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space to understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goal post. And off from the shotgun. So, close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. A run for the quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And I'll tell you what, reason. I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. A little bit of mobility just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs it for 6.
South Carolina, 21, Mississippi State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
A quick out. And they get to him and knock him down to the better, bigger game. It's as if you're in goal. There's space on us. Williams twice alive on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Winston. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Over the middle, it's Winston. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. That's a fly. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. Defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
South Carolina, 21, Mississippi State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
take care of the football, put a nice drive together. It's a little bit of stress, but still win.
I feel like they think that player from player, they're the better candidate for it. They just got to make the plays.
To the air, it's Sellers. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, you know, this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time. Being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Throws to the wideout. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive going. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. Let's take it. They stop it almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little room. Pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Handoff from the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. They continue to run the football, even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He's going to fire deep. And he'll put it inside the 20. That's a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. New set of downs after the completion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. It goes incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Let's go. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score, and let him go and bring them down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Wants to throw it. Let's it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback goes all the way back out to the 4-yard line.
There's an example of a deep getting beat. This quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the corners of this place trying to help their defense. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on second down. Oh, they're after him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Finds a little space.
Returner is tackled down at the 34. And their South Carolina Gamecocks will take
And the
over
South Carolina
first and
offense
10.
is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that. Then forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it's Sellers.
This is a two-score game. You do need that touchdown. This offense executing beautiful. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Mississippi State, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also...
And they run, and then they can get with the turnover. Inside the 39, and the 29 times, running short in the first half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down. Right before the half, you want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down. At all for throwing the football down. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense. Not getting fooled again. They had a bad day, but that was a good play.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And Jesse just keeps piling up numbers over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the ball.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. To the air, it's Sellers. Avoids pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back in his 4-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own line. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the...
Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job getting to the run, commit to the run